Momshies, this is Momshieja, and for today's video, I'll be unboxing my UV sterilizer from Babybee. So if you want to know more about the product, just keep on watching. So if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please click on the subscribe button below and click on the notification bell so that you will know if I have a new video upload. Momshies, this is Momshieja, and for today's video, I'll be unboxing my UV sterilizer from Babybee. I'm also going to give you some tips on how to properly use it. So if you want to know more about the product, just keep on watching. Alright Momshies, this is my Babybee UV sterilizer. If you look at this side, we would see the model. This is BUV6900. Capacity 7 liters. Sterilizing power niya is just 4 watts, so maliit lang. Dimension is 28 by 28 by 24.7 centimeters. So it's much smaller than the other brands of sterilizers. So if we open the box, ang una natin makikita is the user's manual. So later, I'll discuss yung mga importanteng nakalagay dito sa user's manual. And if you try to look at the inside of the box, so ganito yung itsura niya mga momshies. So this is actually the white color. May isa pa silang color which is teal. So papakita ko na lang dito. Dito. So if you would see, meron dito mga protective trays. Yung material niya, yung parang sa itlog, mga egg trays. Ayan. So, open na natin siya. Open na pala siya. Tanggalin na po natin siya. So mga momshies, ito yung nasa loob ng box. As you can see, meron ditong dalawang protective trays. So, tanggalin na natin. So, this is how it looks, yung UV sterilizer natin. So, if you remove the plastic, makikita nyo yung color niya. It's really a classic white. Okay, so I chose the white color kasi for me, mas malinis tignan. The other color is teal. So, makikita natin dito yung mga buttons. So, we have auto, sterilizer, dry, and storage. So, later I'll explain yung mga functions niya. So, this is the light. Nagla-light yan kapag naka-on yung mga functions. Pag in-open natin yung box, ay yung UV sterilizer, dito sa part na to, nandyan yung lamp. Actually, gusto ko yung product na to kasi ang lamp niya is Philips. So, kilalang brand naman. So, I think tatagal siya. Sana. So, remove natin itong mga cartons. So, yung loob niya is merong cabinet, yung sterilizer cabinet, and yung accessories tray. So, this is where we put the nipples, yung mga little accessories, and then, of course, dito sa mas malaking space, yung mga baby bottles. But we can actually, what's good about UV sterilizer, we can actually use it for other things. Hindi lang basta bottles and mga accessories ni baby, but we can use it for toys and for other stuff. Ayun. So, momshies, how do we properly use the Babybee UV sterilizer? Of course, we have to wash the items that we want to sterilize. And then after washing the items, you have to remove the excess water. Even if may drying function, of course, it will take a longer time kung masyadong maraming excess water. So we have to remove the excess water. Then after that, of course, we open the sterilizer cabinet. We put the items inside and make sure that it has proper spacing. Wag naman sobrang dikit-dikit. And then after that, we close the sterilizer. And of course, we choose the function that we want to use. So So to test the functions, we plug in the sterilizer. So if you will notice, mga momshies, it doesn't have an adapter. So of course, para ma-plug natin, we need an adapter. Ganyan. And then let's just plug it in. Alright, so once nakasaksak na siya, mga momshies, iilaw yan. So yung unang function is the drying function. So drying function is this function right here. So if you press that, ayan, kita nyo mga momshies, 51 minutes drying function. This is used when you just want to dry the items, if you don't want to sterilize them. Now, as you can see, I press it again. There's 51, there's 41. So we have two options, whether 51 minutes or 41 minutes. If you want to cancel the function, you just have to press it again. Alright? So that's the dry function. The other function is the sterilize function. So as you can see, mga momshies, ito yung time. We have 11 minutes, 16 minutes, and 21 minutes. So for the sterilize function, we use this function when we just want to sterilize. That means, mga momshies, no need for drying yung mga items na nilagay natin sa sterilizer. Next is the auto function. So this is the commonly used function because it starts with the drying function and then we will sterilize the items. So for 40 minutes magda-dry and then 11 minutes yung sterilization. And last function natin is the storage function. So for the storage function, mga momshies, this is used when you just want to store the items. So nagre-run siya ng automatic cycle. And then after the automatic cycle, it will sterilize every 2 hours for 2 minutes. And it lasts for 72 hours. Alright? So those are the functions. Tips on how to properly use the UV sterilizer. So tip number 1, before placing items, we have to remove the excess water for better drying. And tip number 2, when placing baby bottles, we have to place them vertically with the mouth opening up. And tip number 3, we can actually sterilize other items like baby toys, but we have to make sure that they have proper spacing. Tip number 4, do not place the item where your baby or your kid can touch it, of course for safety purposes. Tip number 5, if the UV lamp is damaged or if it needs to be replaced, make sure to have it repaired at an authorized service center or else your warranty will be void. And lastly, tip number 6, you clean the item after use. But mga momshies, after use, there is still residual heat. So make sure that you wait for a few minutes before cleaning it. For cleaning, you just have to use a dry cloth or a dry towel. Alright mga momshies, thank you for listening. That's it for today's vlog. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please click on the subscribe button below and click on the notification bell so that you would know if I have a new video upload. Thank you mga momshies. Goodbye. Bye.